All right, so today we're probably taking a look at one of my favorite Spigen cases for the iPhone 13 Pro, and we got to go ahead and talk about the Slim Armor Mag. Now, I'm pretty sure you're like, this is the standard Slim Armor that I see with the little card slot on the back. No, this one's a little bit different, man. This probably is the first one on YouTube because of one, you can't go on Amazon and get this. Y'all know how Spigen, you can go on Amazon and get just about any case that you need from Spigen, except a few select few, and this is one of the select fews. But this one you can only get from either Verizon stores or you can only get them from Spigen directly and in their retail stores. All right, so this is a little hot commodity right now, man. So you probably got the first look at this bad boy. I think nobody else on YouTube has reviewed it, man. So your boy is bringing you the heat first. And I really, really like this case. So shout out to Spigen for always looking out for dropping me this case. I didn't even know about it until I went on their website. And I'm like, yo, let me get that, man, because of course it got MagSafe and we need the MagSafe thing. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. Slim Armor Mag. And we have the case with MagSafe air cushion technology for the 13 Pro. And let me tell you something, Spigen, you need to make this packaging right here. Make this packaging for everything that you have out there. This packaging is so smooth, it's so clean. Make this your new packaging. You can tell right offhand that something's up with this case because we've never seen this packaging before, man. So it's like an exclusive case. It's weird. It's crazy. All right, enough of that, man. But let's go ahead and get straight into the case itself. Spigen Slim Armor Mag. Now, when you think about a Slim Armor, you think of a two-part case. This case is all a one-piece design, all right? So when you've bended and everything, nothing's going to come out. This plate, everything is fixed into the phone itself. Taking a look at the inside, as you can see those magnets for that MagSafe. And yeah, this back is a hard type plastic where the top half is going to be a more of a rubbier style material. Rubby. Rubber. Fridays, man. Case of the Fridays. Let's go ahead and weigh this case real quick and see what we're working with when it comes to talking about weight and any time scale. All right. So the case right here is at 39 grams. All right. So pretty typical when it comes to the weight, man. A lot of these cases weigh just about the same. But let's go ahead and pop the 13 Pro in here. And let's take a look at it. So here it is on the 13 Pro. Let me go ahead and wipe that camera module off because people always say it's always too fingerprinted. You know, it's hard to keep those cameras clean, but here it is, man. Spigen Slim Armor Mag. Looks very good when you're talking about pairing it with that graphite iPhone 13 Pro. So let's go ahead and take a look at it, man. So top is going to be completely closed. Coming around on the left side, you get a cutout for that mute toggle switch, which is not too bad to get into. Raise volume up and down. These does have air slips, all right? They do have the air slips in them. So when you're pressing it, very, very nice and tactile, no issue. But they have those air slits. So if that's something that you care about, definitely take a look at it. Take a look on the bottom. As you can see, you have those accurate cutouts on the bottom, just like Spigen always has. And on that right side, power button, air slits as well. Very nice and tactile buttons. Taking a look at that camera protection. Now, this is a very thin case. All right, let's get that through. I don't know if it can come over on camera. Very thin case that we're working with. And even with that, you still have a raised lip on those cameras. So when you sit them down, you'll be protected. You really ain't got to worry about nothing damaging those cameras. All right. Now, taking a look at that lay on the table protection. I am rocking Spigen's tempered glass screen protector, which is the full sensor screen protector. Love that screen protector. I'll be sure to link it down below so you can go check it out. It's just the best out there with the installation frame. You can't really beat it out there in the market when it comes to screen protectors, but that's what I'm using when I'm talking about that. And even with that tempered glass, you have a little tiny lip that goes all the way around it. So you'll be good in the event that you do drop it. I consider this light to medium type of drop protection. They have their air cushion technology in there. So even with just holding the phone, I feel like with this case on, I feel like it's a more of a medium-ish protection device. I don't think any heavy duty is going on. If you need something heavy duty, go out there and grab the Tough Armor, which is in the Spigen 360, which is some of their more of a higher protection cases, all right? But you do have a little lay on tail protection there. Now, next, how did this case fit on the phone? And this is what really gravitated me towards this case, because I'm not saying that Spigen cases don't fit well, but we know there are tighter fitting cases on the market. But let me tell you something, man. This thing here fits like a champ, all right? So here's a pull and tug test. As you can see, I'm look at my thumb. Always look at the blood circulation in the thumb. That's how you know when you got a nice snug fit, man. Even coming down to the sides, you can barely get any material to pull it, man. So it's stuck up there. And the reason why this fits so good is because this part right here is kind of like reinforcing the whole frame of the phone. Because when you hit this area where that frame is, nothing can budge. Look at the thumbs. Nothing is budging at all. Coming down to the bottom, very snug on both sides. You just get a little bit of give right there when we talk about that lightning port. So this fits very, very well. Now, when you're talking about it snaps on the phone, it comes off also very easy because this part is rubber. You see what I'm saying by this being reinforced? So this part, it snaps up there good. It's not coming off. Even with it being rubber, you don't get like a very satisfying click when you close it. But trust me, this is a snug fit. It's not popping off on its own. Even when it comes to the bottom, these also have a little bit of more work to pull it off, but it's not that bad. So very good fit when it comes to the Slim Armor Mag. That's just icing on the cake when it comes to this because it just fits amazingly well. Didn't really expect it to fit that well, but it blew me. I was like, wow, yeah, Spigen did a good job with the fit of this case. So good job, Spigen, when it comes to that. And how does it feel in your hand? This case is thin, all right? Like, I don't know if it can come across camera. Let me see if I can go ahead and bring it over here, man. But this is a thin case. This thing is not thick at all. And that's a good thing, man, because to be a thin case, to have a very nice fit, to have MagSafe, and it doesn't look too bad, in my opinion. It looks very, very good with this graphite. That's a win, in my opinion. And the only thing that I would probably say that I would like improved with this case is if you add just a little bit of grip on the sides. That's the one thing about this case. It does feel a little bit slippery at times, but it's not terrible. You got this hard plastic, and of course, there really isn't that much texture when it comes to that. But the other half of the case is going to be that rubber, which does give you a little bit of grip, and it gives you a little bit of texture. But overall, I do feel like the case could be a little bit slippery, but it's not terrible. It's manageable, and I can easily use this case as my daily and not really complain about it being slippery. All right, that probably says enough. And on the back, when you talk about fingerprints and stuff, I mean, this material right here is a kind of a matte material, so it really isn't going to show much. And then up here is that rubber, and you get kind of that ridged material right there. And on the back, on the bottom, is basically smooth rubber right here with that little Spigen logo. All right, so feels good in your hands, very thin, and it's a very well built a very well built case. Case of the Fridays, man. Let's go ahead and bring that MagSafe over and check it out. See what we're talking about when it comes to MagSafe. Works just fine. Now, when it comes to Spigen, you know they're not breaking any tremendous records when it comes to MagSafe strength. All right, so picking it up. Definitely not trying to pick up this puck right here. So it has MagSafe just as strong as anything else. It's not the weakest magnet out there, and it's definitely not the strongest. Always somewhere in that middle ground, which is not bad because it still plays very well with MagSafe accessories. Let's go ahead and bring the Apple MagSafe battery pack over here. Works just fine with that. Stops right below that camera, so it's actually cut perfectly forward, man. So works just fine. Even with the material being a very slick material, the magnetic strength still is pretty good with this, even on that. So I feel like you don't have to worry about that coming off. Same thing when it comes to the MagSafe wallet. You pop that on, it's good as well. You ain't got to worry about it falling off. I think you're good with the magnetic strength that these bad boy has on the Spigen Slim Armor Mag. All right, these words sometimes get all tongue twisted. I review so many cases, I got no choice but to switch them up. All right, so very solid case right here from Spigen. I'm not sure if they make any other colors of this. This is available for the iPhone 13 Pro, Pro Max, and 13. Sorry, 13 mini owners, you don't really get a lot of love out there. But like I said, you can get this from Verizon only, or you can get it from the Spigen website. And when you look at it on the Spigen website, the rub is this bad boy is $54.99. I know, like, wait a minute, T, that much for a Spigen case? Look, I had to look out for y'all, man, because you know when they go on Amazon, they're a lot cheaper. But I got a discount code, so if you want to check this out, it's going to knock 15% off of your order. So use the code T15 for 15% off your order. This code is valid for a month, all right? So if you see this video 2 or 3 months down the road, you're going to have to pay for a retail. You had to get in early to get that discount code, 15% off. Go out there, grab yourself up one. It's not an affiliate link at all. I just wanted to review this case to show you guys a dope case. I'm not getting any kickback if you go and buy this case at all. I just want to show you guys that this is a solid case out there in the market that, honestly, if I had to come down to it, I don't know if I wouldn't mind paying $50 for this case because it is very good and it has MagSafe, fits very good, very thin, and it is kind of easy on the eyes in my opinion. So go out there, check it out. Make sure you grab yourself up one. They also make another one here, which is also going to be a Slim Armor, but this one comes with a kickstand. This is a 2-part case. So if you want to rock with one that has a kickstand, this is also very similar, fit just amazingly well. This is the Slim Armor, except this one comes with the Spigen kickstand. So you can check that out also on the website. But yeah, Spigen Slim Armor Mag, man, really like this case, and you'll be seeing this probably in my refreshed top 10 case videos that I should be dropping any day probably next week or the week after that. But technically, T, I'm about to get up out of here, man. Make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Your boy is so close to that 50,000 subscriber mark, man. Let's get me there. Let's get me over that 50K. But make sure you also turn that bell on, most importantly, so you don't miss out on any of these videos when I'm dropping them. So everyone, please be safe. Catch you on the next one. Later.